Men are abusive and beating women and killing them and leaving them in bushes.
No doubt.
And it's a problem.
Okay, but those men care about those women that they're killing and beating.
In their minds. That's why I'm saying it's like a warped.
Nah, that's why I can never entertain it as a real thing, because now I'm showing you that we're already justifying nonsense. So all those...
I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's okay to
kill a woman
because you think you love. You feel it feels like love in your mind. That's what you think love is. That's what you've been exposed to.
So it's not okay for mothers to be abusing their sons.
Definitely not.
In their minds, that's what love is.
Definitely not. Yeah.
But then that's why I'm not willing to compromise with it, because abuse is abuse. If it's okay for your mom to abuse you because she claims she loves you, then men should be killing women because they love them too.
I was not saying it should be compromised with. I'm just saying that
that's where it comes from.
There's that element in the mind. There's that place in the mind.
But then where's that level of empathy for men who beat and kill their women? Because there we all agree or they trash. And like they should be hunted.
Now.
They should be... What do you mean now? When was it ever okay?
Not that it's ever been okay, but there's been a level of empathy for it before in the past.
Yeah.
To be like, he must have driven her crazy.
No, even today.
Still, man. Yeah.
Really?
It's a thing.
There are dudes that can beat women and people be like, he's just strict.
How do you think they get...
No, he's just strict.
How do you think they get so violent and crass about it and not care what anyone thinks? Because they're in an environment of enablers.
Yes, exactly.
People see the behavior building long before the fatal moment. But people are just like, shame, he's stressed or work or whatever, or she made him feel like X, Y, Z. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I guess that's my thing is I'm concerned that our empathy doesn't translate into enabling. That's all I'm concerned with. So we can empathize with people who are living out their traumas, but at no point should we accept them as normal. Like the first time a woman abuses a son, she should be told, or you are an abusive piece, like you are an abusive woman, and you're gonna bend your son for, like you're gonna break your son for the worst. You probably shouldn't have a son. You're not deserving. The same way you would tell a man who's gonna kill his wife eventually that you're not deserving of having a woman. But I think also there is an unfair bias in our community towards moms, like, because you can't even say, or your mom abused you, because black mothers are because there's already the image of black women as being so self-sacrificing, have gone through so much, they always up against it. Bullshit, bro.
No, we always are up against it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even when you put yourself up against it. Like you're an insufferable bitch, right? So every man that you're with leaves you with the kids that you made with this motherfucker, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So now you're the mother of 5 children. Now we're supposed to feel bad because, the strong black woman raising all these bastards by herself.
I think this is an episode
on
by
its own.
itself,
Okay.
And we're getting sidetracked.
Okay.
From the main issue. I think this is something that has to be explored properly. We might detract now from what we're trying to say today. If we go too deep.
No, I agree with you. Yeah. So the point is to understand the pain and find a way to go outside of the pain, you know? Go outside of the pain. I need to be able to, like if we take it back to the whole motherhood thing, right? We need to get to a point where I'm raising my sons to know that the world is hostile towards them, but I don't try to scare them out of being themselves in order to deal with that hostile world, you know? I'm affirming them from the time that they're born, teaching them how to handle confrontation, you know what I mean? So that by the time he's 18, the boy knows who he is, he's proud of who he is, and anybody who tries to challenge him will be met with, you know, an adequate response.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think we can do that. I think we can make it. We can do it.
We can though. We can. We really should. And on every level, like even in terms of relationships, you know, because if all the relationships we know are based on trauma, then we don't even know how to deal in a relationship that isn't traumatic. I'm sure you've had that feeling where you are like, this girl is too good for me. I'm gonna break her heart. I've had that.
For sure.
But why? Because all we've known was trauma when it came to relationships. So now you think, or if I'm with somebody who's not traumatized, or who's not a part of my cycle of trauma, I'm going to end up traumatizing them. So we need to detox for real. We need to deprogram for real. We need to find a way for ourselves that we can trust love, or we know love is not what we've been taught our whole lives. It's something different. And we need to be grown up enough to like explore it for ourselves and define it for ourselves, you know? Because we are that generation. That's one of the responsibilities of being the Y generation. Straight after you ask, why must things be like this? Then you also have to suggest how they could be, and also be able to answer why they must be like that.
What are we gonna